This listing challenge has completely changed my business, and you need to hear why. Welcome to Flipping and Punching, and today is Tuesday, February 6th. We're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. I didn't get to finish all my orders. I got all those whatnot orders. It's already started. It never fails. Every time, Willow. We're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. Pulling the rest of these orders. We have like another 14 orders for like 840 bucks. Everything's just flying off the shelves right now. And then we're also going to go over the pros and cons about this listing challenge and why you guys should do it for your business. Let's jump into it. Let's pull some orders here, and then we'll do a deep dive what we've learned from this listing challenge. All right. So first item we sold is this Marvel Legends Giant Icon Series Thor figure. We got this at the flea market. This figure came in a massive buy. I bought like an entire tote full of items with that Evil Knievel you guys saw recently. I think we got $19.99 plus shipping for this. So we have already made back all of our money. Everything's pure profit. We have a lot of the items still left. So $19.99 plus shipping. All right, so next time, this is an item we had to pull from the storage container. And it is... I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. It's a Japanese figure, Japanese animation. I'll just show it to you. This is what we're looking at here. I think I got 20 bucks into it. I think. That or less. No more than 20 bucks though. So we had it listed for $89.99. Some sent me an offer for 45 bucks. I think I've had it in my store for months. So I just took the offer. I didn't get any other movement on it. They've been slow sellers. So got 45 bucks plus shipping, and it's a bigger box. So we were able to get rid of that. I was happy with that. Next thing we sold is a tool, the Snap-on tool, swivel bar breaker. I guess it's like a little piece, little adapter on there. Here it is. We got, I think I had it listed for $84.99. Someone sent me an offer, I think for like 75 bucks. So I got this from PickingAndPunching. I don't got much into it, maybe 30 bucks or so into it, but PickingAndPunching brings me a lot of really good rare items. They're just slower sellers sometimes. So we've had this probably in our store probably for like, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months. I'm just happy to see it move. So get rid of some of this older inventory, move on some better, faster selling items, but we got 75 bucks plus shipping for that. So super happy with that. All right, next time we sold another slot car. This is a Bugatti slot car. This came for that massive slot car pickup. Oh. Here, Dreamcast. Oh, there it is. Bugatti. Need to adjust that a little bit in the box there, but we paid $2,000 for all these slot cars. We made our money back multiple times over, and we just got $99.99 plus shipping for that. So 100 bucks plus shipping, and I could not be happier. So do not sleep on slot cars. All right, so let's talk about the impact of this listing challenge that had on my business, because it has completely and utterly changed my business. One thing is I realized that I have been slacking on listings. So by forcing myself to do 300 listings in the month, we were literally down 100 listings going into the last week where we should have been at. And we were able to knock out like within like 3-day period, like over 100 plus listings. So that goes to show me I need to restructure my day and decide on how I'm going to do my listings. So one of the biggest takeaways I'm going to do to really impact my business is I'm going to start my day with 5 listings before I do my shipping, before I do anything to get those 5 going. What I end up realizing is throughout my day, I get sidetracked, I get phone calls, I get emails, do video editing. I find other things to do other than my listings. Not that my listing's not important, but I get pulled in multiple directions. So if I start my day doing my listings, if I get pulled in a direction, I already have knocked out some of my listings. So that's really going to ensure that I'm going to keep up my daily listings right now. Now, granted, I did take off the first couple of days of February here just for the fact that I need to get caught up on all the shipping. Also, too, I just need a little break. So we're going to hit the ground rolling here starting on Thursday. Going to really start hammering out these listings again. But so that was one of my big takeaways. We got plenty more though. All right, so as I'm sitting here pulling orders, I got the cha-ching, and we sold a Lego, little mini Lego set. Star Wars, it is loose. Went to a yard sale one time, these are on display, so I only buy Legos if they're on display. And we had it listed for $13.99. We took an offer for $11.99 plus shipping. So just want to get rid of these. When I go to yard sales and buy loose Legos, I usually stay away from them. Here's the thing. If they're massive lots, I will buy them, take out the minifigs, and just bulk out the rest of them. If they're put together, and then if I can get individual bags at the yard sale, so I can put them, I'll quick take photos of them so I know what they look like. Put them in the bags, take them home, and then quick list them. And that's the only way I'll list them. I always list my Legos at like 98% complete or 99% complete because you never know what you're missing if they're loose. But they usually do really well. So especially certain sets. But we got $11.99 plus shipping. All right, so second thing I learned here is, one is I was over sourcing. That's one, because I have so much merchandise. Number two, there is so much freaking money in my death pile. It's unreal. So what I did was I actually took off sourcing last week just to focus on the business, which actually was nice, not to go in yard sale and garage sale for once. You know, I do have enough content right now to get through my picking channel for a couple weeks. So I think I may take off another week from sourcing and just focus on putting my death pile up, because I listed $26,000 worth of stuff in the month of January, and I didn't even scratch the surface. So that goes to show me that there is a lot of money being left on the table, and I really need to buckle down and clear out the space in my garage so I can be more organized, because there's so many totes in here that are half filled that could be filled with merchandise. So the biggest takeaway from this is, I would say, we need to take a break from sourcing every once in a while and really use that day that you use for sourcing to source your death pile. Number one, you want to get rid of all the bulky items first and foremost, because they take up the most room. Number two, you want to be cash flow positive in this business, because you never know when a pick's going to come up. This week, I got a call to do another private pick. I'll put a picture here on the screen because you guys won't believe me. Right here, I picked up some more designer boxes, a ton of other stuff. We're going to be going by this and go through some of this stuff in a future video. But like, I spent thousands of dollars on this private pick, and just because the items were so good and the price point was there. So not that I needed more merchandise, but when this supplier calls me, I'm going to go every single time, because I'm going to keep that relationship going, and they like that I keep the relationship going. So all right, next time we sold another University of Tennessee. This stuff has been selling so great for us. This is a puffer jacket. I think it's a vest. And we had it listed for $79.99. I sent an offer for $69.99. They countered me at $59.99. I accept it because I had $3 into this item. University of Tennessee is Nike. It's a really nice piece, to be honest with you. And we end up getting $59.99 plus shipping. You know, it's so funny when you have multi-quantity orders up and they don't sell for a while, and then once you sell one, then the rest of them start selling. It happens all the time. So I think the algorithm just pushes them up. But we just sold one of these boxes of hair dye. We paid $40 for the entire box of these. We got probably about a dozen or so, and we sold 2 more of those. This is what we sold. We got 2 of these right here. This is the Vivid Color Deep Copper Red 49 RC. 2 of these. We got $19.99 plus shipping for each one of these, so it's $40 plus shipping for the pair. All right, next time we sold, we got this when we were at the Trash to Cash Bash down in Orlando. It's a massager. Don't pass them up at garage sale, especially if you get them cheap. This one right here, Kneading Fingers 2000. Paid $3 for that, and we got $39.99 plus shipping for that, and it sold pretty fast. So the funny thing is the person emailed me and said, hey, I saw you the stock photo up there of the actual machine. Can you send me a photo of it? It was actually my actual photo. He thought it was a stock photo because I used Photo Room to remove the background, and it looked like a professional photo. So what a compliment. But I just thought it was funny. So, but anyway, $39.99 plus shipping. Next time we sold a wrestling DVD. This is the TNA Wrestling X Division box set. Item was brand new, sealed. Really cool piece. I mean, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe from the early years of TNA. If you guys haven't ever watched TNA Wrestling, the earlier stuff from like later 2000s stuff, that is great. A lot of the current superstars in wrestling made a lot of their headway here, so pick them up if you guys enjoy wrestling. But we got $7.99 plus shipping. Next time we actually sold X-Men action figure. This is Storm action figure right here. Pretty cool. I love these Toy Biz from the early 2000s. Toy Biz 2005. This came from that massive toy pickup I did. I don't have much into it. And we got $16.99 plus shipping for that. So happy with that. So what else I learned from this listing challenge? That for the amount of merchandise I have, I do need help. So I am going to continue with my mother-in-law, giving her stuff to list. I think it has been helping out the business, getting more items up there for us. And we're going to continue that trend and see how long it goes. She does it in her free time. So like, you know, some days she won't list anything for a couple of days and then she'll list 10 items one day, you know? So, but I'm okay with that because, you know, it gives her some extra money, gets her to create some extra listings, and it frees me up to do other stuff. So I need to do that. Also too, I learned from this listing challenge that increasing my average sales price is a must going forward. Because we were selling some big items for $1,000, $2,000, $700, $800, $300 items. And it made such a dramatic difference to our bottom line. And so going forward, we need to increase our average sales price this year. All right, next time we sold a lot of 17 Star Wars books. We picked these up at a yard sale. I think we paid like $2 or $3 for all the books. And they're all paperbacks. Star Wars though, but I put them on a giant lot. Had it listed for $59.99. Someone sent me an offer for $39.99. And when it comes to big lots of stuff, if people send me a fair offer, I'm just going to move it. 3 into 40, I'll take that all day long. So we got $39.99 plus shipping. So another thing that this listing challenge really proved to me was that if I buckle down and I do a ton of listings within a week, that could free me up to spend some additional time on other projects the following week. So for example, if I take off 2 or 3 days from listing and just pull everything out of my garage, reorganize it, or go to my storage and pull everything out and reorganize it, I could free up a lot more space, be more organized, but I feel okay doing that because I killed it on my listings, getting my listings up. So what I think I may do is try to do more days of just batching items, such as do a day where I do nothing but like 30 or 40 listings, so I get those up there, and then I can take a day or two off to get other stuff done. So I'm really toying with the idea right now, especially if it goes to get me more organized and help reduce some space. Because right now the space I have is not being properly utilized, and that's a hinder to the business. So going forward, I'm trying to do things that are going to be a less hinder to the business so that we can really focus on building a more effective and more efficient work area going forward. We had a couple really big sales this week. So next time we sold is actually one of these cards we got back from SGC. PSA wouldn't grade it for some reason. I don't know why. So we sent it to SGC. And it's a Johnny Bench rookie card. This came in that big yard sale buy just for like $500. And Johnny Bench, it is a 6.0. So very nice grade for a card from 1968. We had it listed for $375. I think we went back and forth. I think we sold it for $349.99. So really happy with that. I think with this card sale, I think we're pretty much at the break-even point now for what we paid for all the cards. This is the 4th graded card we have sold, and plus all grading fees. So anything else, any grading cards we sell going forward is going to be pure profit, which is great because we have a couple $1,000s in graded cards still to go. So $349.99 plus shipping. Because this card is a higher dollar value card, this card is actually going to be sent to CGC. For those that don't know, CGC does all the authentication for sports cards and to make sure that this is legit and real card before they actually send it to the customer. So it's part of the process eBay has in place to help protect you from getting fake sports cards. So good price. I think that the buyer ends up paying the extra $15 or whatever it cost is to get it authenticated in the process. And that's just included with the actual buy price. Another thing this listing challenge made me do is reevaluate what items I actually have in my store. And I think once I come to the conclusion now, because I want to increase the average sales price, once we do clear out some space and free up the shelving units over to my behind me here, I am going to go through my eBay store and start pulling items that are like $10 or less, unless they're like a video game or maybe a DVD, and try to reduce those items in our store. The reason I want to do this is to keep us from wasting time from packaging up items that are $3, $4, $5. because it's not worth my time anymore. So that's a big thing I really want to do here going forward. You know, this listing challenge has really showed me, kind of opened my eyes to everything. And once I actually show you on the computer the percentages of how many with the listings I did and how many views we got, how much has increased our sales, like, you would want, each and every one of you guys should do your own listing challenge after you see what I'm going to show you guys here in a second. Next time we sold, if you saw the video of me and ADH Dave going to the flea market, there's a crazy lady there that took all of her toys and put them back in her car because she wasn't sure what they were worth. And there's an Inhumans figure that was worth, you know, a couple $100. So I walked up, I offered her $150 cash to buy the 2 different figures. I thought I can get between $300 and $350 for both of them. I had this figure listed up. I had this figure right here listed for $349.99, our best offer. And they sent me an offer for $300. Actually, I sent them an offer for $329. They counted me at $300. I have $150 in the list and another figure. So I'm going to flip this, and it took about 2 or 3 weeks to do. So I was super pumped about that. And this is what I always go to tell people is, people always think they have to 5 or 10 times their money. When you're dealing with higher end items or bigger dollar value, it's okay to double your money. I'll make $120 off this item, pure profit. So I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? You know, other people are trying to flip items they buy for $1 or $2 for $10. You have to sell 10 of those to get the same profit margins. So don't be scared to pay up for items, especially if you know they're going to move fast. And I was 100% right on this one. It did sell real fast. So we got $300 plus shipping for it. All right, so the biggest impact though this listing challenge has had was actually on my store. I'm gonna show you guys some numbers here. I don't know if you guys can see it right here, but look, listing impressions amount was up 45%. Listing page views is up 28%. All right. Now, if you guys know, at the end of last year, I started really focusing on whatnot, and we were doing tens of thousands of dollars of sale and whatnot. We started doubling down, and we neglected our eBay account. Our mission for 2024 was to get our eBay account back up and running to the levels it should be at. When we started this listing challenge, it was probably like 17 or 18,000 for like the last 90 days, which is horrible for our account. But in the last 31 days for the month of January, since we started the listing challenge, this number is absolutely insane. We are up 82%. In the last 31 days, we have done $11,682 in sales, which is pretty good, especially coming back from doing really bad before that. So, you know, there's weeks we previously were doing $800-900, $1,000, like not acceptable for where we are in our business and the type of merchandise that we have. So the fact that we were able to increase our bottom line that much just goes to show that putting the extra effort into eBay and your listings can be a dramatic difference, especially when you see everyone else on the internet talking about how their eBay sales are down. You know, they're not making the money they once made. You know, sometimes you have to make sacrifices like this, kick your store in gear, and to really try to, you know, move forward and try to build it up. All right, guys, so I'm going to end the video here. I need to package this up. I got the, going to be doing the Nurse Flipper podcast tonight. We do every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on the Nurse Flipper channel. If you'd like to go and ask us questions, we do it live from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come drop in the comments and I'll answer your questions live. Granted, you guys will see this after Tuesday, but in the future, it's every Tuesday night. And we rotate our guests. So I'm taking the day off tomorrow. I am heading to where am I heading? I'm heading to Hollywood Studios tomorrow. It is my birthday week. My birthday is on Saturday. So me, the wife, and the kid are going to go to Hollywood Studios to enjoy the day tomorrow once he gets out of school. If you guys aren't a sub of this channel, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Until next time, guys, make sure you guys keep flipping and punching.